6 months from now, you're either closer to your goals or you're in the same spot. I want you to close your eyes and envisioning if you keep doing the same things that you are doing right now, 6 months from now, are you either closer or are you further away from your goal? There's a great saying that as long as you take the first step, the next step will show itself, but sometimes it does not show up until you finally take the next step. You're planning for 5 to 10 steps ahead, which is maybe sometimes brilliant to who you consider talking to. But if you are lost in this world, as long as you take one step, the next step will reveal itself. And that is the best thing possible. You see, so many times in life, we feel like we can execute these things, but we will get to it eventually. How many times in life do we know that person that is going back to school eventually? How many times in life do we know that person that's eventually going to apply for that job? How many times in life do we know eventually that person we're actually going to ask out or maybe even break up with because we know that our goals do not align? Many times in life, we feel like it is almost impossible to do these things. And sometimes time will heal itself if you're wrong, or maybe if you're not feeling too good, or maybe if you're staying consistent, time can finally be the healer. But in order to get started, you must start. In order to level up, you must start. In order to get skinnier, you must start. In order to get buffer, you must start. In order to get stronger, you must lift weights. You need to start now. 6 months from now, is this going to align with the goals that you want? The hardest part is obviously to get started. We talk about that all the time, but it's refreshing your mind, restarting your mindset, and realizing this is what I want to do. And truthfully, whenever you do this, all the other paths kind of disappear because you start to ask your question, does this align with exactly what I want? And if it does not, I'm not going to touch it. I think that that's the thing that's grateful in life. Sometimes we get overwhelmed by taking the steps, but we don't have to if it doesn't align with our goals. Ask yourself, 6 months from now, will you be living the life that you want? Does your schedule match up to that? What do you need to do to change it now? The best tips that I can get is that there will never be a perfect time. You will never be ready. You will never have enough money saved up. You will never get enough courage. The motivation will only last for so long. You need to apply to that job. You need to go back to school. You need to learn. You need to start reading that book. You need to start that diet now. You need to ask out that girl. You need to break up with that girl. You need to make up with your parents. Maybe you need to take them out for dinner because time will pass and you will not be able to do that one day. Sometimes we get so lost in our minds that we forget about everybody else in our lives. Maybe our friends. Sometimes if you do not nourish some of those friendships, time will pass. And once that door is completely closed, sometimes that electricity stops working and you can no longer turn on that light. Not saying, and honestly, you can contradict itself. This is a time for another topic, but if you can go 2 years without talking and then the light never reconnects and turns on, maybe that's not a friendship that didn't serve you. That's in the past, but that's also considering that time will pass. Nurture the people that you love around you. Take care of the people that you can possibly do, whether that's money, whether that's time, whether that's just giving them a phone call, a text, whether it's leveling up your life, whether it's finally taking yourself differently in terms of, I said I was going to start Monday, I will start Monday. Because we all know that person that time passed by, and maybe it's even you or me or whatever it may be, and 3 months from now, nothing changed. 3 years ago, they said that they were going to do this thing, and they're still living with their parents. They're still doing the exact same thing. They still don't have money saved up. They're still obese. They still weigh the same. They still lift the same. They still are at the same job that they always say that they're going to quit every single day, that Monday that they roll into work and they hate their job. Make sure that you are intentional with your time, because life and time passes you by. I'm 27 years old. This was something that I would want to tell my 18 and 25-year-old self. Give this to someone that you know and to someone that you love. And maybe even if you're at that age, I believe that this was the best video for you. And I wish I would have heard it at my younger age. The getting drunk is passing by time, but it's not giving you any leverage. The hooking up with girls will only maybe really be internal validation. Nothing is going to come good from hooking up with a bunch of women. The spending endless money on clothes that are actually not really worthy of 10 washes, but it's going to look good for that night, you're just wasting your money. The impulse buying, you're setting yourself back because you could be paying off your car, you could be saving up money, you can put it in your, money marketing, whatever it may be. Be intentional with your life because time will pass no matter what. I'm Joseph McMahon. This is the Fearless Mindset podcast. And that felt really good to say. I'll see you on the next one. Let me know down in the comments, do you have any questions? Hopefully I can answer them for you. And I have my Gmail down below as well, if that's something that you want to do, and my Instagram. Much love. Many blessings coming your way. I believe it and I can see it. And if you believe it and you can see it, then you can achieve it. Beliefs. My whole ebook is down below if you want to read that for free. I'll see you on the next one, guys. And as always, stay fearless.